Welcome anyone to the Gaming Chamber Podcast, episode 106. I'm your host, Ever, aka Two Beasts to Kill You, aka the Beast with the Least. And I am trying so hard not to laugh. Oh my god. Joining me this week, Devin.
What up, Skank?
And returning, JJ.
Hello.
I am doing my damned hardest not to laugh because of what Devin was talking about right before we recorded, but Jesus Christ. We're back with another week, and we got actually some pretty, some pretty big, I guess, updates, right? From the Xbox layoffs and everything. Specifically when it comes to, I guess, what a couple of the studios are doing and some of the game franchises and everything. And then, of course, there's the God of War stuff we're going to talk about and all that. But, yeah. Looks like we're getting into a normal rhythm of news for the news cycle and everything.
Yeah.
If you want to turn it off. It doesn't fade at the top. It's fine.
JJ, you're not on mute.
Yeah, JJ, you're not on mute.
I just looked to the side. I didn't hear my fucking thing. Sorry. Okay.
Well, yeah. I don't know, man. There's, especially when we get into like the, I guess the God of War stuff. I'm like, man, that kind of sucks that happened. But we'll get to it again. So before we get into the news, let's talk about what we've been playing this past week. JJ, we'll start with you because you weren't here last recording.
I was playing a little fancy game called Old School RuneScape and playing some League of Legends as well. Just because they are going to work on the new League of Legends Classic.
They're doing a League of Legends Classic?
Yep. Based on Season 3, which is 14 years ago.
Fuck. Wait, League of Legends is that old?
Came out 2009.
Yeah, I remember fucking JJ coming into GameStop buying fucking League cards while we were working there, so...
Know what? Yeah. I remember playing Gears of War 2 with you, and we would make fun of League of Legends players. That had to be 2009, 2010, yeah. Jesus, man. The more I think about some of these games, just of them being older, like, I mean, come on. Speaking of Gears of War, it's literally celebrating its 20th anniversary this year. Just, oh my god. Is this what, actually, never mind. This is how I felt with Zelda and Mario, so.
Yeah. I mean, Halo's old as shit now. I mean, like, we're getting...
25
Halo.
this year.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
And the campaign Evolve's coming out in, like, what, a little over a week?
It comes out for Thursday if you buy, like, the $20 version.
Yeah.
You get the game 5 days
Wait,
early.
this Thursday?
Yeah, if you get the $20 upgrade, you get it 5 days early.
Really?
Yeah,
Don't.
I was tempted.
Don't do it.
It's just the campaign.
I'm buying it. I don't care.
It's just the campaign. Why would I want to do that?
We as a society, if they have the game finished, they should just release it for everybody. Like, collector's editions, like, everybody should get their shit at the same time. Like, and it's just a fucking campaign, like, that you've played.
I didn't really play the campaign, so.
JJ, you've beaten Halo 1's campaign. If you haven't, shut the fuck up.
I haven't. You can check my achievements. I have not beat the fucking game.
Okay, well,
Halo 2, on the other hand.
Guess what? You can go to the Master Chief Collection if you really want to play it early.
But can I play the third-person game mode, right? In the exclusive missions that were in the original game.
Then you can compare Campaign Evolved to Master Chief Collection.
Are you telling me to spend my money?
No, wait, because by the time you finish the Master Chief Collection, it'll be that time, and you want to waste the extra $20.
You know, fine. I won't buy Master Chief Collection. I'll buy Call of Duty Black Ops 1.
Okay. Actually, just take the
$20 right here.
And buy
no,
a Legends.
Oh yeah, I don't know it. I gotta get some new skins and shit. But anyway, and I also have been playing a little bit of Resynced Assassin's Creed.
Man, must be nice.
I told Sam buy it, and then Sam's like, "I got you, baby. Thanks."
And then he gave you a kiss on the forehead.
Only when he tells me good night.
So every night.
I did find it at $20 for the premium edition upgrade. Don't worry, Devin. I'm not buying it because it's literally just the campaign. If it was multiplayer, I'd probably be more inclined. But it's just the fucking campaign. Like,
Finally,
it makes no
I'm
sense.
making Everett make a smart financial choice.
Well, because look. For like Gears of War E-Day, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do that too. Whatever. It makes sense for me to want to do it. It's first of all, it's Gears of War. It's my favorite franchise in gaming. Like, I want to play that game as early as possible. But like, I'll play through the campaign and then play multiplayer. Like, I'm gonna play multiplayer, so like I can get a jump early in for that and all stuff. The campaign, like, because there's obviously with multiplayer, things change. They do updates and this and that or whatever. But like, what are they gonna do different? Like, are they gonna add more difficulty options, or I don't know what for the campaign? Like, it makes, like, I'm not begrudging anyone if they want to pay the extra $20.
Oh, I am.
Well, no, look, I'm not going to begrudge anyone because if they want to pay that extra $20, because, well, no, see, like, look, okay, Devin, let's say they were doing a Gears of War 3 remaster. All right? Gears of War 3. And they were not going to have the multiplayer. It was just the campaign. You wouldn't pay the extra $20 if you had Game Pass.
No, because we need to, it's out of principle. We need to teach these companies, because it's just fucking capitalism, man. It's just annoying. It's just like, the game's done. It's not like they're like stress testing shit. Like, the game's done. Just give it to everybody. Don't be an asshole and make us pay an extra $20. Like, I don't know. This whole early access for digital games, it's just them flipping a switch on, a different switch, and it's just annoying. So, it's the principle of the matter. Don't be an asshole.
Yeah, I get you, but
I would love to play it. Like, like, oh, the game's ready? Okay, cool. Have everybody get on it. And then, like, I know you're saying this scenario, Gears 3 wouldn't have the multiplayer, but, like, get everybody on. Then the multiplayer lobbies will be hella full,
Yeah, no, I get, like, look, again, I understand. And I agree with you, like, specifically, I guess, I don't know. I agree with you in a certain sense. Like, if the game is done, just release it straight up. But, like, I'm also looking at it from, the other side where, like, obviously game developers would like to get more money. Obviously, it's more of a corporate decision and everything. But, like, I don't know. Like, to me, I'm more okay with it. Like, if it's a multiplayer game and you want to kind of get a jump on things and everything. But like Halo, yeah, it's campaign evolved. It's not Halo Combat Evolved, remake or whatever. It's campaign evolved, meaning it's just the campaign. And yeah. So, I don't know. That one I wouldn't pay $20 for.
Mhm.
I'll wait until next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday, am I right?
Yeah, you cunt. I mean, anything else, JJ, that you've been playing?
No, not really.
Okay.
It's been slow. I've been busy with work, so it's
Yeah, I get you. What about you, Devin? What? Oh my god. What have you been playing?
I beat Star Fox campaign. I mean, and it's not that impressive because it's, hella short.
Yeah.
Which, but beat that. And then I play a little more of that buckshot roulette.
I actually played a little bit of it. What
do you think?
I don't know how many. I guess I beat the story, which is kind of weird. It's just one like match or whatever. And it's like beat story mode or campaign mode. I like it actually. Like I like it. It's a fun, like, it has that. Yeah, you play up to 4 players online or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's actually, if you want something that's just a little stupid fun,
Yeah,
That's a
and
good.
just like
That's okay.
fuck around with your friends and just be like, I'm gonna like this. It's like okay, this next shot, I'm gonna shoot it on you, and like you can like saw it off and have it count as
The
like two
double,
and stuff.
the double damage and all that.
So
I
yeah,
like.
so played a
I
little
got.
bit more of that.
I like that one of the achievements was to use the use the sawed off part and use it on yourself after. I think it was after you use the magnifying glass and see like, oh, you see that it's an actual shot, not a
I
blank.
haven't, yeah, I haven't done that one yet. But yeah, and then I played, I don't know, some Mafia, the old country. I mean, it has like I don't know if I haven't looked to I didn't never beat like the main campaign, but I know they announced DLC at the Keeley, so
Yeah.
Keeley's Game Fest or whatever. So yeah, just wanted to I beat a few more missions in that. So I know it's open world, but like I don't know, the last few missions I did, they didn't like let me kind of explore it all. So I'm just like, okay, like
Well, because it's
I'll
open
probably go
world, but it's not open world, right? Also at
I
the
know,
same
but
time.
like some of the missions don't even like let you like it'll be like okay, like you're up now. It's like follow this person, so you can't really like do any of the open world stuff. So, which is fine. I mean, like if it does, kind of push me through to beat it faster, then I mean, I got plenty of other games in the backlog. It's not like a game I was gonna ever 100%. It's like oh, go around and like there's an achievement for like find all this shit, and I'm like
Yeah.
I ain't fucking doing that. There's gonna be too much stuff coming out, so just trying to get something off the backlog.
Um. Yeah. Obviously, I played a little bit of that buckshot roulette. I don't know. I played like maybe an hour or something. But yeah, again, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot, and of course, just a lot of Gears Reloaded. Still, I'm like, what? I think I'm at like 22% for what do you call it though? Like, or not a lot of Gears Reloaded, but like more Gears Reloaded. Again, yeah, I'm like at 22% for the Seriously achievement. I'm not gonna make it before Gears Z Day because I just don't play enough or whatever. But or I don't know, maybe I could do something where I'm able to just what's the word boost it with myself. I can just make an account and use it on use one on my computer, the other one on my Xbox or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah.
Yeah, or just make your brother play or something.
Just realize my monitor is a little bit off. All right. So I don't think we have anything else then to add.
Nope.
No, that is correct.
All right. We could get into the news then. Let's start with I don't know if we talked about it or like talked about it before. Maybe we skimmed over it, but there was this lawsuit that was going on. It's been going on for at least a couple months now, right? With Sony and players or whatever. What it was something about like that they control their market. I'm forgetting like completely,
Monopoly.
unfortunately. Like yeah, something about like them like they control the pricing on their storefront and this and that. I'm completely blanking on what it was. But I'm pretty sure that's what it was because like now with their decision to stop physical games in 2028, the lawsuit is now adding that. Like the people that are suing them are adding that. So the lawsuit seeking $57 million in damages argues that Sony can no longer claim players have the option to buy physical copies if they don't like PlayStation Store prices. Once new games are no longer released on disc, the PlayStation Store will become the main place to buy new PlayStation games. So basically, there's no defense on Sony's end to be like, well, no, if you're not able to, if you don't really like a price here, there's always other ways to buy it cheaper. That's not going to be an option anymore, it looks like, obviously, with them. So, yeah, they kind of killed their own defense on that. So, yeah, I don't know if this helps the people that are suing Sony or whatever. But I mean, yeah, they kind of fucked themselves.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Fuck Sony, man. I don't know, like the what is it, the Chappelle show, like the player haters ball. Like I have all like terrible things in the world happen to you and your family. Like that's where I'm at right now. And like I don't know, like I didn't see this, but like like the newest Wolverine trailer. Like, did you see like a new Wolverine trailer? And there was like a photograph that he was holding, and everyone was commenting like Wolverine trying to save physical media.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't know, they've shot themselves in the foot. Like I mean, this generation, everyone bought the PS5, but now that we're at the end of it, everyone's like, okay, there was no exclusives. Your next console you're releasing in like a year or two is going to cost over $1,000, be all digital, like, and you're going to have no exclusives again. Like, cool. Like, because how many like PS5 exclusives have there been? You know, like we have Demon Souls, we're getting Wolverine, which is a PS5. Spider Man was
No,
Spider Man only PS5
no,
or
no, no. It was
PS4
on
too?
PS4. Spider-Man
Okay.
2. Wait, was it?
As a Spider-Man 2 was only on PS5.
It might
I know.
be.
Okay. Maybe so. Yeah. Okay. So there's three.
There's a whole bunch of, I guess, like, just primarily that wasn't Forbidden West also one. No,
No.
it came on both, right? Yeah. It
Yeah.
came on-
God of War both came out on both.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, well, I mean, like you could say Concord because that was going to be a PS5.
I guess so. Yeah. Concord.
Yeah, but like, so there's three. So in the, in the, this is like we're coming up on year 7 full years of it being out because it came out right before COVID. So like in 7 full years, there's been three really good exclusives. Like, okay, you know, I don't know, especially if people, I mean, like with the new rumors of Xbox having the next Xbox having a disk drive, and then the digital or disc to digital license new feature, you'd be stupid. Like you would be stupid if you're mainly like if you're like, you know, Call of Duty gamer, you would be stupid to go out and buy a PlayStation. Like you'd be stupid. Like you literally would be stupid because you would have access to Steam, you'd have access to a disc to digital library with the Xbox, like if it has the disc drive. Like you could create a great digital library because yeah, you could buy games like older games, whatever it might be. You could get Clair Obscur. You could buy Clair Obscur used from GameStop for cheap. You could buy it like games when they go on sale, and then put them in the disc drive, create a big digital library, and then just keep those games, and then just like have stuff. So it's just like, I don't know. If Xbox can have a disc drive, they're gonna win the next generation for sure.
It's so funny because like yesterday was my brother like came to visit, and even he was talking about like the PlayStation like cutting physical or stopping physical discs and everything, and it's just like that's how far reaching this shit is. That like my brother who's not a gamer, he's like, dude, did you hear about this? Like, yeah, no shit, I heard about it, but like even he
Yeah.
knows.
It's like the same thing with people be like, "Oh, did you?" Or for me, they're like, "Devin, did you hear about the Vikings signing this player?" I'm like, "Yeah, I fucking heard about it. Like, diehard fan. What do you think? I get push notifications on my phone. The second something happens, I know when something happens. Like, you don't need to be like, "Did you see that?" Like, yeah, I fucking saw it. Like, yeah, I saw the biggest game thing in gaming news in the past, like 2 years for anything to happen. Like, yeah, I saw this. Because like, what's like? I mean, this really it has been like, I don't know. I feel like this is like the biggest news in gaming like in a long ass time.
Well, if I mean, you
I mean, like
you would think so, but not if the gaming journalists keep having their way. Like,
I know, but I feel like influencers are gaming journalists are kind of like they're if you watch like the news, like they're like CNN, MSNBC, Fox News. That's what like gaming journalists are. If you want like how the real like get the pulse, get the pulse on how the people are feeling,
Yeah.
reels, TikToks, like that's where you get like, okay, this is how like the actual like player base feels about what's going on.
Yeah.
And they're all pissed. Like from everything that I get on my feed, no one's happy about this.
Well, because again, like this is, the third week of us talking about this kind of stuff, but like you're taking away that option. And the thing is, like, we've seen Sony do the whole like dynamic pricing thing, right? Like there was that story. And actually I could tie this in with the whole thing. Whatever. PlayStation is reportedly introducing regional pricing in select countries starting August 20th. So digital game prices could be higher in certain areas. So like,
Yeah.
it's one thing to take away physical discs, but it's like you're seeing this now. We heard about the dynamic pricing. Some countries
Why?
can't even have a PlayStation account. So
Yeah.
like,
It's like, why is there even regional pricing? Like, if it's digital, it should be whatever the conversion rate is of 70 US dollars, like whatever that is to pounds, whatever that is to yens. Like, it should just be the same. Like, I don't know. Like, I thought that was the whole point of digital is like, you know,
mhm.
everyone, pays the same price. Like, but I guess
Sony
not.
doesn't see that. They don't see it that way.
I know. Well,
Like,
it's like, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, have you seen, like, heard about I mean, like, it's kind of unrelated, but Walmart does, like, the dynamic pricing. Like, if you've been in a Walmart recently, like, their tags are all digital now. So they can, like, update shit, like, real time.
really?
Yeah, like, so, like, if they wanted to, and, like, people have seen this happen. Like, they go up and, like, they think it's on one price and it goes up. Like, oh, I grabbed this box of mac and cheese and it was 98 cents. But if Walmart knows between 5 and 10 p.m. more people are buying mac and cheese, they can raise it up. Like
Yeah.
they can raise it like $1.50. And it's just like, I don't know. Instead of because it's like, yeah, they can just like change it, and then by the time you go back, like they're like, oh, I thought this was only $1. It's like you go back to the aisle and it says $1.50 now. So it feels like that's what like Sony's doing, with obviously like, you know, basing prices off of like people who and it's like people who play the games more because they like why would you discount like let's say Everett you buy Sony stuff day one or they know you buy all your shit digitally like pretty often. Why would they discount your games? It's like, but me it's like, oh, like, hey Devin, we've noticed you haven't played games in a while, like, do you want to buy Horizon Forbidden West? It's only like $10 now. But for you, they're like, we know we can, like, Everett will buy this if we only discount it this much. So I don't know.
Yeah. Trying to think like any kind of positives, but it was just like, yeah,
There is none.
yeah. There's none. Like I really can't think of anything. I'm trying to like think of a devil's advocate argument, kind of like but maybe this because like, and again, like I said, my brother was literally talking about it with me, and he's like, "You're not gonna buy a PlayStation 6, are you?" Like, and I told him most likely no, because what for? Like, for one
Yeah.
game that comes out, you know,
Yeah. For the next God of War, like God of War Laufey 2.
And not only that, they're gonna release it for PS5 still. Like
I
it doesn't
mean,
Yeah.
honestly,
like
yeah, I think we're good for now. Like for the next
Yeah. They're
maybe
probably good
seven,
for
eight
the, like,
years.
yeah, because after
yeah.
this all this shit that Sony's doing, yeah, they're just gonna keep releasing. Yeah, it'll be digital. They're gonna make it for both consoles. It doesn't matter.
They have to. Because, like, the PS6 sales are going to be dog shit. Like, they'll be like, I mean,
It's gonna be obviously it's gonna be the shift like we did from 360 to PS3, right? I feel like a lot of 360 people they jumped over to PS4. I think they're just
yeah,
gonna be jumping back to Xbox.
You know what? I don't think so. I honestly don't think so.
I do.
Well, I know you're
If
probably
it
gonna
had
be
a
going to
disc
jump
drive.
into PC, but
No, no.
Yeah.
whatever.
Honestly, because I know that we've seen a lot of people like the hate for Sony right now is bigger than it's probably ever been. I mean, like, right? I don't think there's ever been a point in PlayStation's in the PlayStation
Yeah.
lifetime like it's ever been
I
this
mean,
high.
obviously the PS3 era where they were like, "Hey, get a second job, you fucking loser." Like that was the next closest.
But I think this because I think
Oh,
the
this
thing,
totally
yeah,
tops it.
yeah.
But
So,
I'm just saying this is like that's only comparable thing.
but like, unfortunately, the thing is, like, there was like a some stuff that came out that, like, yeah, a bunch of people have been obviously canceling their PlayStation Plus, but like the number was barely like a percentage of total subscribers, and like one thing we have to always like remember is that yes, you see like every tweet that PlayStation puts out, every video that PlayStation puts out is full of people. Unfortunately, even someone like oh, if someone is like, oh, we're releasing a game on PlayStation and all this stuff, or like PlayStation is one. Like there was this game recently that like the developers like, hey guys, sorry that PlayStation is doing this. We don't agree with it either, but can you not spam hate on our video or whatever? Like at the end, in the end, like the online people are a loud minority. Yes, some shit can change, but obviously I just don't like Sony's never going to like listen to us. Like we've seen the reports that they just don't care and they think, "Oh, if we ignore it, like what are they going to do?" Or like and even some of the reports that supposedly they think like, "Yeah, what are they going to do? They're just going to go and uh play our shit anyway and buy our stuff because they have no choice basically." Like even when you see some of these like big time like not big time, but these like either big time YouTubers like we talked about last week, right, Devin? The Colin Moriarty guy who just like barely like he's like trying to act like it's not really that big of an issue. It's like, oh no, that's not a big of a big issue. They just have to strengthen their online stuff. Or like other mid-sized YouTubers who love to cover PlayStation, who come out and are like there's this one, his name is MBG or whatever, who was like, he was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with PlayStation. Like a week later, he's like, but you know, all my trophies and all my games, you know, I can't really leave. And this is not, I just, unfortunately, I think, and we've seen, you know, like people who are like, you know, I'm not buying a Switch 2. And then they go and buy two of them. Like, I don't trust the internet to,
This is I don't know. I do feel like when the next it's just like when the next console generation is gonna come out, like I don't know, people made the Switch like obviously no one like because it's like, oh, when the new Xbox was coming out, people didn't cancel like their 360 stuff. They were like, well, I'm just like once the new console comes out, I'm just switching over. And like you're gonna get a lot of those people that are just gonna switch over.
but
And
see, here's the other issue I think with that. You guys are using that the wrong, like, or not even the wrong, but like you can't really use that as an example like a bunch of people switching from 360 to PlayStation 4 because that point physical was still like the dominant way to buy video games, but digital has now become the dominant way to buy video games, so there's gonna be a good portion of people
but
who are
not for
like,
like I mean it's not I wouldn't say it's like dominant. Like it's pretty 50-50 when it comes to like the big AAA releases.
I just think there's
And
it's sizable enough that there's gonna be people who are like, I can't switch over to Xbox or PC because I have thousands of dollars of games that I want to keep. Like,
Yeah. I mean, unless you're but also you're looking at people are gonna look at it from the Sony standpoint too. It's like those thousands of dollars that I spent, I don't know how
we
long
take it
I'm
away.
gonna
Yeah.
they could be taken away. So
that's
that
true.
library doesn't mean dog
Yeah,
shit.
they look at it as like they might just take it away from me anyway.
So it's like, and then I can buy like yeah, I'm like I think both systems will sell like dog shit if Xbox doesn't have a disk drive. But if Xbox has a disk drive and you can still do the disk to digital thing, like you're gonna see, and then people are gonna go to GameStop and pick up like used games on the cheap, and then they'll be able to like create their own library. It's like yeah, it's like it'll be rebuying, but like I don't know if you're getting if you're like I really want to get a Borderlands 4 on my Xbox, like I'm sure it'll be dog shit cheap at that point. So it's like I can get this game for like $15 and just have the digital license and then so I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I'm hoping people are smart enough to do that.
I guess it's just my old cynical ass. I just don't
I would
trust.
I would be saying the same thing if Sony was like, oh yeah, we got this disc to digital program, and then Xbox is just like, oh yeah, we're gonna silo off our thing, and you only can buy games on Xbox. It's like, okay, and then the next PlayStation played Steam and stuff like that. It's like the next Xbox is going to be a PC, and if you're looking for a nice pre-built PC, Xbox is gonna be the route to go
As long as
with
it's
the
not over
ability.
$1,000.
I mean, a nice pre-built PC is like $1,000
That's like
now.
$1,000.
So
That's why I'm saying if it's over 1,000, at that point you might as well get a pre-built PC. But we'll see what
yeah,
happens.
But I would say, like, I know we're saying like we buying all this shit. Devin was talking about, like the whole, oh, don't buy the $20 of the Halo one. And we were talking about how Call of Duty, right? I think what Black Ops 2 has like 5 million people on PlayStation right now, apparently
idiots.
for the whole
Every
week.
single one of them.
And I think somebody sent a gift, or like if people are complaining about Sony like doing all this shit and they proceed to buy like these digital fucking games for them, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, but or is it just these people are just like, well, I'm gonna like, this is the system I have now, and then they'll buy the next system.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just like,
You know what? See,
like a fuck up happened. You know what?
But
Release the
I
Call of
also
Duty
do think
remastered. You know.
Call of Duty people are a different breed of
they're
stupid.
a different tier.
They're a different breed of stupid. Like,
I wasn't gonna say that. Jesus Christ, dude.
well, it's the whole ball and gun gamers. Like, I don't know.
Now the ball and gun gamers should go to Xbox, especially now, like obviously with Xbox, because Call of Duty partnered with Sony during the PS4 era.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. I think JJ is making me more solid in my like I just don't think PlayStation's gonna truly end up suffering from this, and we're just stuck where we are, having to
I
deal
think
with it.
they will. I think they're not gonna suffer. Like, they're not suffering now. I mean, because like people are in the ecosystem, but once they you know, once something goes like fully PS6, you're gonna see the sales for that be dog shit. Like, once there's a PS6 exclusive, whether it's Spider-Man 3, Wolverine 2,
Yeah,
like it's not gonna fucking sell. Like, there's just not gonna be that many people on. And it's for a variety of reasons, like the system being all digital, the cost being hella high, that being due to the chip shortage, they're not going to be able to make as many systems. So it's just like, yeah. So
Hmm.
well, we'll see what happens. That's obviously a lot of that is remains to be seen. So,
yeah,
all right, let's talk about some Marathon, because their game director just left the game. What's his name? I know I brought it up here. Yeah, it's been 4 months? Yeah, 4 months after the release of the Marathon game, the director Joe Ziegler, I don't know how you say it. He's announced that he's leaving. That was effective as of what, 2 days ago.
yeah.
Damn, bro.
He says he is moving on to other stuff. So yeah, but I am kind of looking
I
at it as he's leaving a
I
sinking ship.
ship was fucking sinks to the bottom of the ocean. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I mean,
That's what I'm looking at it as, that he's leaving a sinking
or
ship, or
yeah,
he at least thinks it's a sinking ship.
either that or fucking Sony was like, hey, we're gonna fire you, but you can like say stepping down. You can leave gracefully. So it's one of the two. It's either he was like, he's seen the writing on the wall, he's like, I'm gonna get fired, or
I mean,
Sony
yeah.
told him, you're fired. But hey, we're gonna let you save face and walk out of here with your head
I
held
mean, we've seen
high.
a lot of that before, where like someone left and it's like, did they really leave on their own, or were they forced out? Like, Like one of the big ones was like Amy Hennig, right, from Naughty Dog. She supposedly left, but like then reports came out. It's like, oh no, she kind of got forced out and everything.
Yeah, I mean, what's the player count on Marathon these days? Like 1,000?
On
Who
on
knows?
Steam,
I
I
have
don't know,
no.
like 20K.
Really, that high? Jesus.
I have to double check again. That was like a while ago though.
Let me, I can look.
But I think that was like maybe during maybe like the season 2, or whatever.
So right now, the players they have are 4,000. The 24-hour peak is 6,000.
Okay.
So not a lot of people playing the game for what Bungie probably needs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I,
I mean, its all-time peak was 77,000.
all-time peak is like 88,000 actually. But
Okay, well, it started. I'm on SteamCharts.com, so I guess they're wrong.
yeah,
Fucking nerds. Oh yeah, this other website, Steam database.info, says 88. So, all right.
but yeah,
Like, what's Power? God damn, Power Word's at 570,000 right now.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Power World is seeing like a huge like boost because of the 1.0 release, and I think obviously being like quote unquote against Pokemon is helping it. But yeah,
Yeah, like even Arc Raiders is at 24,000, like almost 25,000 right now.
but yeah. I don't know. This to me, this is still more of a sign. Like I think Marathon is at some point going to be shut down, and I think Bungie's going to get shut down too. I keep saying it. Like by next year, by mid next year, Bungie's gone. They already stopped. They already
Yeah, I mean
stopped
that might be a
Destiny.
little early, but yeah. I mean, because like, what else is there to like, make money? Because they're not meant to make money on Destiny 2 anymore. They're like Marathon's not making a ton of money, so I mean, you could have a small support staff, I guess, that continues to put out seasonal content, but
Yeah, yeah. I mean, now that the game director's gone too, like I just don't. What is Marathon going to be doing? Obviously, someone else is going to be taking over, but it's just like, damn.
you get a job there, Everett?
Yeah, sure. I'll go and take over as game director for Marathon because I care so much about Marathon.
You're like, all right, guys, we're gonna put Destiny 2 skins on the game.
Yeah, I know, right? Right. All right. Hey, we're gonna put Destiny 2 skins. Actually, what we're gonna do too, we're gonna add a new
And we're
social
gonna
space, and we're gonna call it the Tower.
Yeah, and then we're gonna make raids.
We're
They're
gonna make
like,
raids.
you're like, so we're just putting Destiny 2 into this? You're like, yes.
I know,
Yes.
right? Oh my god.
And then it takes off and the player count goes up, and then you're just like, see? The people just wanted Destiny.
All they wanted was just more Destiny. All right. Let's see.
Just troll them like, we want him Destiny. Start again. We're like, send it again. Trust me. Dead again.
Starts to make Destiny 3 release. No one buys it.
Yeah. Like what? Nobody did anybody jump on when they're supposed to be?
Yeah, when was that big like player push thing supposed to happen?
That was like literally the last day. It was supposed to be like the update or whatever.
Um, has that happened?
Yeah, it was a month ago. It came out in June. The last update was in June.
That
Okay.
should tell you something that it kind of
Did you
came and went.
Did you jump on Everett and do that?
Barely.
Wow.
It didn't do anything, dude. That's the. I
Wow.
was on.
Fake
No,
fan,
no,
fake
I was
fan alert.
on. I was on, but you could just tell, like it was. It was like a sad, like. Yeah.
Like a sad hand job,
Yeah.
not like a happy hand job.
Yeah, like it was like a yeah, it was. I don't know, like I was on, but you could just feel it, like yeah.
Yo, guys, Destiny's closing. We should all get on. See, nobody fucking cares, dude. Like,
I
see that
think
fucking meme?
I think no. The thing is, the reason I think when that happened is, I think nobody like. I think we all just know. Like, even though we had that, like, well, if we all play, like maybe Sony will see and Sony and Bungie will see, and then it'll be saved. But it's like we all know, like, no matter what we do, like there's like the petition and all this stuff. Like, Destiny's not getting saved. It's just not. So I think it's just it was just like, oh, hey, we're here, But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's talk about this. Do you guys watch or ever heard of the Games Done Quick, like Summer Games Done Quick and Awesome Games
Yeah.
Done Quick, like live
Yeah,
stream?
no, that shit like fuck not long ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a while. So recently the Summer Games Done Quick charity stream was happening, and I guess kind of a little mini controversy, not really a controversy, I guess, but they were gonna have an SNK block, so obviously like Metal Slug and stuff, but they stopped. They didn't do that. At some point, yeah, the broadcast was interrupted with an announcement from the host, Twitch streamer, a T Tree, I guess his name, he informed them that like, hey, we're not going to be doing this anymore. I think they were actually doing it, like there was an actual like live stream, like they were playing Metal Gear or Metal Slug, and then just like, hey, actually we're gonna cut this out or whatever. But they did put out the Game's Done Quick like Twitter account put out a tweet saying, due to ongoing concerns and statements from people watching, we do plan to rain check the rest of the runs for tonight. We all thank you for very much for watching. Please be good to yourselves and each other. Or whatever. Oh no, that's what he said. Whatever. But they did they ended up putting out a statement later on Twitter saying, we have canceled our sponsored stream with SNK. We have heard the concerns from our community regarding this partnership, specifically the company's majority ownership of by Saudi Arabia's public investment fund and the human rights concerns tied to the Saudi government. So yeah, they heard there was enough people that said, hey, you have a dictator who owns SNK and all that stuff. Maybe not have games from them. But then there was a lot of pushback too, especially on their Twitter account. They're just like, you're punishing SNK for no reason. Like, oh, now you want to pretend like this and that, or whatever it is. I kind of fall on the side of like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I mean, obviously Saudi Arabia, their government has done a lot of shit, but they own SNK. Like, what are you going to do? Like, I know I still like Metal Slug. I don't know.
I mean, it seems like the Saudi Arabia group's buying up everybody. Or not, like everyone's taking their money.
Well, because like when it comes to video games, they own SNK, but I think they were supposed to own, they were going to own part of something else, right? Recently, like another company. I don't remember, but like even then, there was like they have like a golf league or something, right?
Yeah, the Live Tour.
And then like obviously, when it comes to like boxing, they have their they have their fingers in the pie for like combat sports or whatever. Like they know how to make money. Like there's nothing.
No, they don't know how to make. They just have oil money.
Or they have the oil money. They know where to spend money to get more money. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like
the Live Tour is kind of dying, but yeah.
Well, because too, like, wasn't there something too, like, with soccer players? Like they were giving him like lucrative ass contracts to play for the Saudi Arabia team or whatever, or in their
Yeah.
league or some shit.
Football?
Yes,
Didn't
that.
didn't they also like do that weird tag football thing with like those fucking football players, right? Or like comedians too, or something?
Oh yeah, there was that whole comedian thing. They had like a comedy show over there, and didn't Dave Chappelle basically
Yeah,
say,
I think Tom Brady got like $1
Yeah,
million
Tim Brady got a
for the
fuck
football
ton.
game.
Yeah, because I know
Like,
Jake Paul was supposed to go or some shit, and Tom Brady's giving so much shit. Like, dude, you're not gonna survive with these actual athletes or some shit. You get fucking slaughtered. But yeah,
Tom Brady
that
slapped Logan Paul, I think, this weekend.
yeah, Logan Paul. Sorry, wrong Paul brother.
I mean, the fact that we have to know who the Paul brothers are is fucking annoying.
The one that laughed at the fucking the Suicide Force, right? That one. Yeah,
"Was that Logan or
the one
Jake?"
that's Logan. Jake's the one that fights old people in the boxing.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, what do you think? Do you think they should have just kept it going, or do you think no, they're right? Yeah, just don't. Because I think it was a sponsored stream, so they're
Yeah,
getting
no.
paid by SNK, which in turn means they're
Yeah.
getting paid by Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, I think I don't know. They're probably looking at it like everyone else is taking money from them. Like we need money. Like I guess we'll just take it. Like I mean, like I don't know if fucking Bill Burr can take a couple $1,000,000.
Oh yeah, he got a lot of
Like
shit too, right?
A lot of
yeah,
those people did.
Yeah, a lot of them did.
Well, it's just like yeah. I mean,
Get your bags up, bro.
it's like when everyone did like the live tour. It's like, dude, like you guys are golfers. You guys are already making millions of dollars. Like, yeah, you can make a couple million more, but it's like I don't know.
Never underestimate the power of greed.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I had a certain amount of money, like to live comfortably, like I wouldn't be trying to like do all these like skeezy and slimy things.
Yeah.
But who knows? So if somebody wants to give me like $50 million and then just see if I like as a social experiment to see if I just turn to like a dirtbag, like I'll take it.
You know, I would love for that to happen because I know for a fact you would turn into a dirtbag. You know why I know you would turn into a dirtbag? You know why I know you would turn into a dirtbag? Because all I have to do is say eBay. Everything you
No.
did to gain a little bit more money through eBay.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's because I need to make a little bit of extra money to pay for my site to
Yeah,
pay
exactly.
for
This is
video
the
games.
whole my daughter, bro. Like, they're trying to make a movie for my daughter. Like,
No, it's like I need to make the Switch a little bit cheaper for myself, so I'm gonna like resell some. But if I had $50 million, I wouldn't give a shit about buying Nintendo
So
Switch for 500
if
bucks.
you made $50 million and saw an opportunity where maybe some people might, I don't know, say their drinking water might, not be the
No,
best, but you're gonna make another 100 million off of it.
no, I try to find ways to screw over like other companies, somehow.
I would love that. A millionaire or a billionaire who's like, yeah, I do fuck over people, other billionaires.
Exactly.
I'm like Robin Hood. I steal from the rich. Like, aren't you rich?
He's like, I didn't say I gave to the poor. I just said I steal from the rich. Oh my god. All right. Let's talk about Glen Schofield. I don't know if you guys remember who he is or know who he is. Dead Space.
Yep.
He's the guy who created Dead Space.
Oh, you still talking about stuff? Got it.
No, so he announced his retirement recently, so
He quit when the going got tough. What a loser.
I think.
well, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna hold on.
I know nothing about him. I'm just calling him a loser.
No, hold on, because like you know what, him retiring is like okay, cool, but like oh man, I gotta show you this. Let me. I am gonna share this in the Discord because you guys are gonna have to see what he looks like now, because like he put out a video talking about his retirement, and people like took screenshots, and they're like putting it next to what he looked like, obviously some years back, but still, the motherfucker looks so different. Yeah, you guys need to see this. So I'm sharing the link to this in the Discord. I'll probably put it up in the podcast so you guys can see, any the 2-3 people who watch. But yeah, look at what the motherfucker looks like now compared to what he looked like before.
Did he have cancer?
That's what it looks like, right? That's what I'm like. Did he get cancer maybe? And like he's like, you know what? I gotta retire because I don't have a
Or did he
lot
go
of
on a
time
Ozempic?
left. Or like, yeah, did he just get old? Or yeah, he looks really, really different. Like when I saw the screenshot of what he looks like now, I was like, that's not him. Why are they putting that? And then it's like, oh no, this is from his direct, like, what do you call it? This is a video that he put out himself. I'm like, holy shit, he looks completely different. It looks like a completely different person.
Yeah.
But yeah. I do feel bad that what they did about Dead Space though. That was like his baby.
Yeah. That's EA for you though.
That is EA for you.
Doing EA things.
Yeah.
But I mean, hopefully he's not sick, and hopefully he's just gonna go and enjoy his retirement and do things. Maybe if someone wants to, maybe he'll do some like consulting. If someone has wants to bounce ideas, maybe he can do stuff. But yeah, I'm always happy when people. I am actually happy when people retire because I hope to retire one day and not have to do shit.
I know I'm never going to be able to retire. Not living in Southern California does not mean I'm moving. Because Southern California,
Move up. Move up.
I'm going to have to work.
Pull up.
I'm going to have to work to the day I drop. Unless, hey, you guys want to, people want to help out, maybe make this channel a little bit bigger, hey. I don't know.
I think we just start saying we're sponsored by people. Sponsored by Manscaped. Shave your balls here.
Was it by was it the Saudi Arabian team? Like, oh shit, that help us.
You know what? See, I know I'm a dirtbag when it comes to making more money, because if Saudi Arabia was like, "Hello, Everett, we would like
next podcast, I've been working with Saudi Arabia."
Like,
oh shit.
Can you imagine? Like, but before we get into the topics, I'd like to
this
introduce
podcast brought to you by oil.
By oil, and
buy it.
And motherfuckers cutting journalists' heads off and shit. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, that shit is a crazy story still. The fucking yeah. All right. Speaking of dead people, you probably don't know who this is, but JJ, you probably do. Do you remember the Minecraft YouTuber Technoblade?
I know Technoblade, bro. Loser.
First of all, you're not like you don't know YouTubers like that, and like I would not peg you as a shut up, but
I'll peg you.
I would not peg you as like someone who knows Minecraft tubers. Anyways, whatever.
Yeah, I didn't know about him until the Minecraft movie came out, and then there was the reference to him. So that's how I know who Technoblade is. So
legend.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, there was a controversy recently, as it pertains to Technoblade. I didn't even know this was a thing, because of this like trend recently of Larptubers.
Yeah, it's like that one guy that copied Peanut or whatever.
Yeah, like they're just YouTubers that act like other YouTubers, and that's it. Like, what is it, Larpaplier?
Oh god.
Who obviously Markiplier. So recently there was one who was LARPing as Technoblade, and his name was TechnoLarp. and that gained a lot of ire from people because I guess it's one thing, and I do agree with it. Like it's one thing, like oh, okay, you're gonna LARP as Markiplier or whatever, but like Technoblade's dead. You know, he's been gone for a while, and it is kind of weird. You know, like you're kind
It's
of
definitely poor taste.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like he did say he wasn't making any money off of it. He wasn't gonna monetize until he got like the okay from the dad, who then eventually did. Technoblade's dad did come out and say he told him, "Hey, please stop. You know, I don't really like that." You know, so now TechnoLARP is not. He's no more. I think he's going by Striker now or something like that on his YouTube channel. But yeah, that brought up a lot of like, you know, hey, is this cool? Should people be doing this? Where's the line and stuff? But yeah, I don't know. It was kind of weird to me.
Yeah. I mean, the whole like, just find your own shtick. Don't like, I don't know, like be your own individual. Think of your own individual.
Yeah, it's just like that stupid shit when they make those shitty fucking movies like Transformers and they make Transmorph.
Transmorphers.
Like it just doesn't matter. There will be these people that they keep getting he's grabbing his way for somebody, little kid, be like, oh, I'm not watching the real guy. Okay, they don't care. Gets him a paycheck.
Although, if somebody ever wants to LARP as me, you know, two beasts to LARP you, you know, I'm just, you know, I'm
Just gotta
completely
install
fine
his
with
shit.
it.
Two beasts. You.
Two beasts to LARP you, you know, I mean, I would not be opposed. Yeah, I mean, there's been.
Hey, I'm fat and I suck at video games.
I mean, that's why I'm two beasts to kill you. Like, I'm crap. Sorry, I like playing games, but I ain't never gonna be like, you know, I'm not a pro. Obviously now, yeah, he's not going by TechnoLARP, he's going by Striker, but there are a lot of people who are still like, you know, should he even be trying, or like should he have even continued with YouTube and everything, because he obviously gained a sizable audience due to due to being TechnoLARP for a bit. So like there's that aspect, which I'm also a little like, yeah, you know,
That makes sense. Yeah.
like he gained a lot of, you know, people who are gonna like, yeah, he gained a sizable audience. There was also the thing like he was like playing with some of Technoblade's friends like on streams and everything, so it's just like this is just weird, you know.
Yeah, he should probably like be like, yeah, guys, I know I found like this audience and I got a lot of people from Technoblade. I'm gonna like reach out to his dad. You know, if there's some charity, you know, I'll donate
No,
10% of
I
it.
think he said he was gonna donate to charity and everything. But
But if
again,
it's
like
like
his
it
the
needs to be like,
Technoblade's dad was just like, you know, it's his son. Like his son died of cancer or whatever. The dude was like 22 years old, right? Like,
yeah. Yeah, no, LARP is somebody like, you know, don't pick someone who's like dead. Yeah, pick Peanut if you're gonna do it, which is still weird, but like
Queso, Larpo,
Lardo.
oh god, Larp Peanut, not burnt peanut.
No, it was like sheriff something. He was like sheriff something.
Oh
He was
yeah,
like some
that one,
Christian
right?
guy, and he was like then people were listening. He was like playing with like fucking minors on Fortnite, like weird shit, and trying to.
Yeah, I was like, did it turn out he's kind of like pedophile or some shit?
Yeah, it was some weird shit, bro.
Fuck, what was that guy's name? Sheriff something, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't trust anyone on
Faithful
Fortnite
sheriff,
these
the
days.
faithful sheriff.
Faithful
That's what it was.
Sheriff. Faithful
Yeah,
Sheriff.
they switched up Peanut, but it's like such like I don't give a fuck. This guy's fucking cringe as shit, bro. It's fucking sad as shit. Like,
Because the thing is, too, like, didn't he, like, something happened and he, like, tried to defend himself? And it's like, dude, maybe
yeah, he's
don't
like, oh,
defend yourself for this one.
yeah. I know he's really trying to. Oh, it just doesn't matter. I'm a Peanut. Oh, and then any burnt Peanut like banned his shit on the stream, so he tries to make a video about it and be all controversial. We're gonna go banned on this shit.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's, again, I've never.
That's
You
the
see,
next like YouTube thing or whatever the fuck.
but the thing is, like, I guess I've known about it long because I've known about Faithful Sheriff for a few months now. But I didn't know he was actually like a Larptuber. See, that I did not know. Because I was assuming that they all have
Sony's
LARP in their
always on
name.
the internet.
All right. Let's go ahead and move to the next thing. I don't know. Yeah, let's talk about Nintendo. So, Nintendo is reportedly considering plans to launch a Switch 2 OLED model. Though remains concerned over how much it might cost. So, you guys excited?
Heck
No?
yeah, I am, dude. I'm gonna trade in my shit, bro, and buy a fucking $900 Switch, bro. Hell yeah. Can't wait for that
Yeah,
shit, dude.
I know. I know I bought like the Switch 1 OLED, but it was like, yeah, it's $50 more. You know, it was $350, so it's just like, I don't know, a $700 Switch. You know, $800 Switch. I think I'll stick with my launch system.
Yeah.
See, for
Yeah,
me, like,
the Switch 1 I played mainly in handheld mode, but the Switch 2 now being like, you know, better docked, I find myself playing it more docked. So I'm not like, oh yeah, the handheld mode having an OLED would be much better.
for me, like, if they do actually end up releasing an OLED model, I know I got a Switch 1 OLED, but like in the end, I hardly ever used it like in handheld mode. So it just was not worth it to me. I just don't think I'd want to try and switch, try and
Yeah.
move up
And I
to
honestly
that.
didn't feel like it wasn't like, I don't know, I guess if I would have had them like, you know, side by side playing games for a lot, I might have noticed the difference, but I really didn't. It wasn't that amazing. It wasn't like, oh my God, like this is like, you know, a whole new experience. It's like, oh yeah, like this does seem like a little bit nicer. So
Yeah,
like for $50, you know, like because you could sell, you know, you sell your if I know, I mean, like you could sell your Switch 1 and make some money off of it, and it's only like $50 more than the launch system, but like I don't know, you're gonna be paying $200-300 more for like slightly better handheld mode.
yeah,
Yeah, pass.
yeah. I mean, obviously,
But if you just, but like I don't know, if I didn't have a Switch and I was trying to get into the ecosystem, I probably would just pay the extra.
Mhm.
But you know,
yeah,
I guess it all depends. If they're like it's $1,000, but you can go fuck yourself. But if it's like 700, I'd probably be like, might as well.
yeah.
But we'll see.
So we might be seeing a Switch 2. Honestly, I think we're gonna get a Switch 2 OLED model. Like I know
It
that
does
like it's
seem,
reported,
it does
but
seem quick. But I mean, I don't know
I think
because it took. I mean, how long was it between the Switch and Switch OLED?
might have been a couple of years. Now I gotta find out.
Yeah.
When did the original Switch come out?
2017.
And
Yeah, March 3rd, 2017 to be exact.
the OLED came out in 2021, so it took 4 years.
Okay. So yeah, this would be quick if it did announce it, but I mean, all the changing is just having an OLED screen. It's not like, you know, it's gonna be better at processing or anything like that. It's not like a, you know, Switch 2.5.
Yeah. No, yeah. I don't think they'll do a like, oh, this run will run games even better or whatever. It's just literally
Yeah.
going to be the screen. All right. Let's see. Let's talk about this, then we'll talk about basically the two biggest things that happened this past week. So, an Xbox player in Brazil recently sued Microsoft after his Xbox account was hacked and locked. Microsoft told him to make a new account to buy his games again. So he sued them, and the court ordered Microsoft to restore his account and pay him $400. So,
Hell yeah, brother.
As
obviously,
they should.
obviously the reason I'm bringing this up too is like obviously it's a thing that happened, but like it just shows like that whole what we've been talking about with the whole digital shit taking over more and more is clearly not good when you see stuff like this.
Yep. It's what we've talked about. That's like, you get banned. Could be for bullshit reason. Like, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but I talked about like, my Facebook Marketplace profile. I just got banned on it for some reason. Don't know why. But it's not like I had to like it's not like I lost anything because there wasn't any like things that I own. I just made a new Facebook profile that sells shit on Facebook. But yeah, it's like, and if there's no like appeal process, because like they're just like you're banned, and I was like, okay, well, like there's no time limit. They didn't say it's just like or like the reasons why. It was just like you're just banned. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, again, like,
Which I'm
because then we talked about it last week, right? You and me, Devin. That like I
Yeah.
had an account on Xbox.
Yeah.
My actual first account, Xbox account, got like banned for some reason. I don't know what happened, and I just couldn't get in. Or maybe it got hacked or something. I don't know. And I couldn't get into it until the Xbox One generation. So I had to make an all new account. But like I had games on it. There was actual games that I bought and all that stuff. So like our Xbox Live arcade games that I had to like rebuy and all that stuff. So
yeah. Yep.
so I don't know. Yeah,
But I'm glad the little guy won this time.
yeah. We see a win for the consumer. It's nice to see that every so often.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. All right, then. Let's go ahead and get to the first big thing. So, Kratos is officially going to be recast for the God of War show after Ryan Hurst he injured himself on set. And so instead of waiting around, they're just gonna recast him. Supposedly, I think I saw that like he recorded like 4 episodes, so they're just gonna reshoot those episodes, and he like tore his bicep or some shit like that. I don't know how long a bicep injury takes to recover, but I guess they're like, yeah, we're not waiting that long. We'll just recast him.
Fully recovered, I think it's like 8 months.
So I guess
'Cause,
they don't
like,
want to wait that long.
yeah, because like I know like the only reason I know it's like that long is because like when NFL players like tear their bicep, whether it's in preseason or whatever, they're just like you're out for the season. So it takes a while to like fully recover from like a bicep surgery. If it's like fully torn, which that's what it sounds like. So
Yeah.
put on my like doctor coat, my white doctor coat. But I'm like, did he tear it, or was he not doing a good job?
I mean, that could have been it too. Maybe he got hurt and they were like, hey, you know what? He wasn't doing that great.
Yeah.
Let's fucking move him out and get someone else.
It's like obviously like I mean like if someone was doing a great job like like let's say like Robert Downey Jr. got hurt when he was playing Iron Man, they weren't gonna like they would be like, okay, well fuck this guy. Like they'd have to wait and just delay things. But yeah.
Now, who do you think they're going to like? Do you think they have someone in mind, or do you think they're gonna like do a whole new search?
Bella Ramsey.
I'm gonna be a dad.
There was this Twitter account. I think his name was like K-Med or something like that. He's like, there's only one choice or something, and he put a Photoshop of
Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey.
no fuck, what's the motherfucker's name? Alan Page. What's Alan Page's name now? Sorry, I'm not trying to be transphobic. Elliot Page. Like put a Photoshop of Elliot Page as Kratos. And man, did he get a lot of fucking hate for that. A lot of people, and not the type of hate you think, where it's like, no, why would anyone suggest this? No, he got a lot of transphobic like remarks, like or not, but like being called a transphobe, and I was like, holy shit! Like he can't even make a joke like that. And he was like, the joke isn't that Elliot Page used to be a dude or a woman and is now a dude. The joke is that Elliot Page is a 5 foot fucking like looks nothing like Kratos.
Yeah.
Dude, this is a fucking, post production shit, dude. CGI.
Like I don't know. I essentially be like, I mean, I feel like I mean, maybe this is like incorrect, but I feel like it's like him just saying it's like I don't know. He's being inclusive. Like he's like making fun of the fact that like they see themselves as a boy now, and they're casting them in a boy role. But yeah, they're like 5 foot nothing. It's like you casting yourself in as Kratos. You're 5'2". Of course, you're not gonna be Kratos.
I'm 5'2", 70
Elliot
pounds
Page.
overweight.
Yeah, Elliot Page would make more sense as Kratos than you.
Than me, and
Yeah.
still doesn't work. Like
I wouldn't even make sense. And I got the balding. That's going for me, I guess, but got no muscles.
there obviously has been jokes that like Bella Ramsey should be the next Kratos,
Yeah.
and Pedro Pascal.
They didn't recast like Atreus be Bella Ramsey, and then Pedro Pascal be Kratos. They should that's what they should just
IGN
do.
will still give it a fucking 9 out of 10, bro.
IGN would definitely, yeah.
That's what they should do
Absolute
with
cinema.
all their live action remakes. They just cast Pedro and Bella Ramsey
And
in
everything. So like an Uncharted,
Uncharted reboot.
but who? So
And like
Pedro Pascal would be Sully, and Bella Ramsey's Nathan Drake.
Yeah, I feel like Bella Ramsey's probably about the age Tom Holland is or was when they did Uncharted. So like I feel like that's fine.
Hey, you know what? I don't. Have you watched that Uncharted movie?
I watched it a few months ago. Yeah,
I actually liked it. Like,
I know it's not terrible.
It's not terrible.
I think Mark Wahlberg. I think if Tom Holland, I think did a really good job, but I think they could have got someone
else. Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, because like, I like Marky Mark. All right, as much as the next guy. But
I mean, it's weird that Mark Wahlberg was in it and he wasn't beating up a bunch of Asians. I mean, that was weird. If you know, you know. But not laughing about what he did. It's more just like it's funny how like no one fucking knows about that. They're like Mark Wahlberg's a great fucking Christian man. It's like he used to chase Asians around and yell slurs at them and beat them up, right?
And isn't he like wasn't he like super homophobic too or something?
Yeah.
Like
so. But everyone's like, he's such a good guy. I'm like, kind of.
Man,
if you ignore these two big red flags that he's super racist and homophobic, yeah, he's probably a pretty nice guy.
Man, that's the thing. Everyone always like wants to point out like who are good celebrities or mid-level celebrities, high-level celebrities, whatever. And all the ones who are like, oh no, these are actually good people, always turn out to have like the biggest demons in their past. But then like people hate someone like the guy who played Star-Lord, Chris Pine. No, Chris
Pratt.
Chris Pratt. There's too many Chris's. Like, he's the one who seems like a bunch of people hate him because he's like Christian and.
Well, he supported Trump.
I guess yeah, but like he actually is like genuinely seem like he's like a nice guy who doesn't really have hate in his heart. But he's the one that like everyone's like, no, he's got to be an asshole because he's Christian and this and that. It's like nothing has ever come out about him. I always find that funny.
What are you talking about? He helped Thanos. The fuck are you talking about?
Oh shit, you're right. That's right. He fucking helped Thanos wipe out half. He inadvertently helped Thanos.
Tom Holland seems like a nice guy. Maybe it's because of the accent, but he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
He just doesn't know how to keep a secret.
I mean, that's fine.
Like when he marries his fucking Zendaya, he's like, take your last name. It's just Zendaya. Tom.
Tom Zendaya?
No, just Tom.
Just Tom.
Zendaya doesn't last name. He's just Zendaya.
Yeah, now he just goes by Tom.
You know what? I'm curious.
Not MySpace Tom.
Her name is Zendaya Marie Stormer Coleman.
Yeah, it's good.
Jesus
She does
fuck.
things
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I think she does. Fucking Christ.
But I mean, good. I mean, like that's the thing is, there's only a few people that can just be not. I mean, like you got like Beyonce, Zendaya, Cher. So good for her
But
for
we
being
actually
like,
know, like, she goes by Beyonce, but we all know that she's Beyonce Knowles. That's just a
yeah,
stage
but
name. Like,
I know, but it's just like an example, like yeah, but yeah, um, no, back to Sony. They'll That would be funny if they just started doing that. Even or if just Sony, what would be really funny for Sony to do as like I feel like would give them some goodwill if they just made like for the next April Fools, they did just do like they get Bella Ramsey and
and Pedro
Pedro,
Pascal, and make a
and
bunch of shit of them doing
they just make
different.
a bunch of quick trailers and action shots of like, upcoming Sony movie and TV projects, and they have them dressed in God of War shit, dressed in Uncharted shit, dressed like, you have her as X-23 and, Wolverine. You have like, I don't know, Spider-Man, obviously. They can pick any of this random Spider-Man. Like they could have all these things. That would be hilarious. Like, feel free to take that idea, Sony, but I will sue you. Um, as I've coined it here, and I'm the first person that I know of that's been talking about it. But I think that would be a hilarious April Fool's project. But um, maybe that's just me.
No, it would be cool. I would like to see that, but would Sony would Sony be able to make fun of themselves like that?
I think it's one of those things where if you make fun of yourself, then
Goes
you
away.
know,
A lot of the stuff.
yeah, it's like, oh, it's not really funny anymore. Like they make fun of someone for being crappy at video games. It's not really. I mean, like we still do it, but it's not like if you would get really like pissed off and rage at us, like, oh, we would do it way often. It's like when we know JJ's raging and we're like, you mad?
At Gears?
Well, just yeah, or just anything. I mean, there's that one story, JJ, that like I feel like you weren't you playing League with like Sam and he was like, just egging you on and he like you like threw your computer chair or something like that.
Yeah,
He
I
was just
busted my fucking closet door.
yeah.
Yeah, my words were, "Do you like to fucking lose?" And the Sam's like, "Yes," and launched me.
That's
So it's
funny.
just like, but yeah, so it's just like play into the joke and do it that way. So there you go, Sony. Do that for April Fools and make people forget that you guys are the worst.
Yeah, we'll see. All right.
But yeah, I have no idea who they're gonna cast. I
Yeah.
mean,
No, honestly, I don't think we have any idea. And any kind of speculations. Like, did any of us think they would cast Ryan Hurst? Like,
yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people were just like, yeah, I think you just fucking cast him as Thor. Like he voiced him in the game. Like you could probably just cast him as Thor, and he fucking looks like Thor. So you probably, I don't know. Does he have his long hair still or no?
I don't know. I don't know if he shaved or if they put a bald cap on, or we're planning on putting a bald cap. I know there was that picture that
You would have. I
supposedly
mean,
was
like it
put
would be
out, but I
really
don't think.
hard to put all that hair in a bald cap.
Yeah, that's
He would have
true.
to have shaved it.
I mean, I know he's shaved before. I've seen like the video after he got killed off. Spoiler alert! In Sons of Anarchy or whatever, he like
Whoa.
shaved, and like he was in that one movie, right? Remember the Titans or something? And he had like short hair, so like it's not like he's always had long hair, but he does seem
The
to
Titans
have it a
came in
lot.
like 1999, dude.
Yeah.
Hayden Panettiere was a fucking child in that movie.
All right, then let's go ahead and get to the last topic for this week, and I don't, I don't know if this is good updates or maybe some like concerning updates for certain things. I don't know. So we now know, or at least we have a clearer picture of what will be happening with Fallout and Elder Scrolls, and maybe even Starfield, I guess. So Bethesda Game Studios put out a tweet basically outlining what's going to be happening and the future of their franchises and everything. Now, I'm not going to read all of this. It is a long ass fucking tweet. But essentially, Starfield, they're going to still be working on it. And they're going to be making more like experiences and content for it. So it looks like Starfield's continuing at least for now. Don't know if that means we'll get a sequel at some point 15, 20 years down the line with how they fucking make games. Yeah. Elder
I'd be kind
Scroll.
of pissed if fucking Starfield took that before Elder Scrolls 6. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, if we got a Starfield 2 before Fallout, the next Fallout and Elder Scrolls, I'd riot.
Starfield 76.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never protested anything in my life, but I'd probably find out where Bethesda studios are at and start picketing.
Yeah. Honestly, I really hope they continue Starfield because I'm not one of those idiots who are like, oh, Starfield, this is that. It's not that good. There's issues. Like, I understand that there's issues in Bethesda games and all that stuff, but Starfield was really good. Like, if you just take the game for what it actually is and not what you thought it should have been or whatever it is, like Starfield's really good. It was really, really good. So I don't know. It means I hope it continues. But I mean, as of now, we know it's still continuing. So yeah. Elder Scrolls. We know that they're still gonna be working on Elder Scrolls. Their main priority is Elder Scrolls 6 and the Creation Engine 3, so they are trying to update their engine and everything. And yeah, we know Elder Scrolls probably was not going to be affected too much and all this stuff. This is not news for Elder Scrolls as it pertains to Elder Scrolls. Now, the big part of this is the fallout of it all. Fuck.
Yeah, Fallout.
Yeah. So, we talked about it last week, right, Devin? Like, the Obsidian is supposedly working on a Fallout game. It's been confirmed they're working on a Fallout game. So, in this announcement, they confirmed that Fallout is staying with with Bethesda, and they are working on Fallout 5. It's in pre-production. So, to me, this probably, I was thinking that Obsidian was going to end up taking over Fallout. Now, maybe that still might end up being the case, but maybe what this probably means is that like smaller Fallout games or side games, or whatever, maybe they'll have Obsidian work on that, and the big mainline games, that's going to be Bethesda. So that might make more sense for them to do. So like, especially too, because it probably is something where it's like, dude, we haven't had a new Fallout game since 4, which came out in, I want to say, I'm not even 20. Was it 2015?
I think we Googled it last week and it was 2015.
2015, yeah. So we haven't had a Fallout game in 11 years. We haven't had an Elder Scrolls game in 15 years. So like, yeah, we're a mainline game. So I'm pretty sure with like the whole Xbox reset, Ashish Sharma and other higher ups are like, hey, we need more from these franchises. So we're gonna have Obsidian make, whether it's New Vegas 2 or Fallout, whatever. Like they're gonna make games in your universe. Maybe they might even have them make like smaller Elder Scrolls games, or other studios do that. You never know. But yeah, so like it looks like Bethesda's still able to is still holding on to that IP, but they clearly want more from that franchise.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to get a fucking Vegas 2. Like, if we're gonna get like, I don't know, within the next 5 years, if we can get Fallout 3 remaster, Fallout New Vegas remaster, next mainline Fallout, next Fallout New Vegas 2, like that'd be fucking awesome. Or I don't know, or even like 7 years, like we get all of those titles. I mean, because I don't know, Fallout 3 remaster and Fallout New Vegas remaster. I feel like those got to be
So
pretty.
yeah,
Those
I
got to be coming out pretty soon. Like I would assume at least one
I
of those
wanted to
come out
wait.
next.
I wanted to wait to put that in there, but yeah, they announced with this. They also announced that there's going to be remasters for Fallout 3 in New Vegas. They're in the works. No, they didn't announce no dates or anything. Just hey, we're working on them.
Yeah, but I would fucking hope we get at least one. You know, one of those remasters next year. I mean, Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Those were fucking peak. I mean, Fallout 3 obviously at launch was kind of stupid because you couldn't continue to play the game.
Yeah, that
And
was
then
a
I
poor
was always like
choice.
scarred from that a little bit. I would I would Google games, like open world games, and I'd be like, is this playable after final like main mission, and to see if like I get a yes or no, because I'm like, I wanted to make sure like, okay, am I gonna be able to like explore the open world? But I think most games now don't do that stupid thing. So, but yeah.
So when it comes to this, like, are you guys a little bit more like okay, like excited for the future of like what can be happening, or are you just thinking all this was what a lot of people thought like, oh, they're just doing this because they have to put some good news out after all the layoffs and stuff from last week.
No, I think this is part of like the reset of like, okay, like let's like I think Phil Spencer was more, what was it, laissez-faire, I think the saying is, when it came to people like being less hands-on. It was like, yeah, this it'll come out when it comes out. Bachelor Charmer's more like, okay, guys, like let's fucking like we have these IP, like let's do some shit with them, like, and let's like be working on them, not just like we'll get to it when we get to it. Like, we
Yeah,
got Elder Scrolls. Like, it's like, okay, we have this other studio that made this really great Fallout game. They're like, yeah, I guess we could, but it's like, no, like, all right, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna tell you what we're doing with the IP. Like, yeah, like, I'm the top dog. I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna ship this IP over here. We're gonna like, you know, maybe they're taking some people like Starfield's obviously like they're talking about continue to have experience, but it's like, okay, let's cut the Starfield team in half, push them over here, have them work on, the next Elder Scrolls. Like, let's get this shit like moving, let's do some stuff. So I think it's good.
no, I think it's good too because like the thing is again like yeah we 15 years since Skyrim, 11 years since Fallout 4, like we
We think the people keep buying this fucking games, bro. Like we got time, bro. They're really still buying Fallout, Skyrim, modding it
Yeah.
infinitely forever. You can play the game as long as there's no people updating the game for mods. People still play it.
one of the things that I do find funny though is that like I don't think I have the IGN one. Yeah, I didn't save the IGN one, but like Kotaku put out an article like this feels gross. They were just basically saying like the way they're going about this is just dangling keys in front of the consumer like, "Hey, look, we got new Fallout we got remasters of Fallout 3 and oh, look, you guys happy?" Like they're just basically, it's Kotaku. They don't like Xbox for some reason. IGN had something too, but I don't remember what it was where there was just like, "Oh, we're getting Fallout remasters, but it's a monkey paw situation or some shit." I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? But
Yeah, I mean, I think as much as people love like, Elder Scrolls and just like, Bethesda properties, I think I don't know, they're kind of, I don't know. there's like the Bethesda tax, you know. I feel like as beloved as they are, people still kind of, you know,
Yeah, I
have a
mean,
certain bias.
yeah, that's true because like you got the jank in Bethesda
Yeah,
games that people are always going to be talking about. So
yeah, of which it's like, I mean, like Call of Duty. I mean, they've never fixed their issue with like hackers and cheaters, so it's like, but people still buy their games and stuff. I would say that's jank, but
no, you're right, but you know, some people will overlook. I think the reason too because like you can overlook some of this, like you can overlook Bethesda jank because even though sometimes it could be a little game breaking, it never is actually like legitimately game breaking. It's just funny,
unless it's on
stupid
the
stuff,
PS3.
unless it's on the PlayStation, yeah, 3 or whatever. But like, it's always something that's just stupid that happens. Like, oh yeah, I got attacked and got like flung into the air a million miles for some reason, like stuff like that. But it's never like, oh, I can't do anything at all. So it's
Yeah,
just, yeah. I think that's why people are willing to. I mean, obviously, some people are just getting straight up tired of it, but it is like, yeah, the people look at it and like, it's fine. It's Bethesda, you know. So yeah, I don't know. You guys got any more to add to that?
No. I think-
nope. Give me my remakes. I want them now.
Well, they're going to be remasters, so I'm assuming they're going to be more like the Oblivion remaster.
Okay, well, you know what I mean. Just give me a fucking remake, remaster. I want one of them next year. I don't care which one. I want one of them next year.
Like, just give it to me now. Well, obviously, the first one will most likely be Fallout 3. I think they'd just go in release order.
Yeah, I know, but it would be kind of nice to like, I don't know, before the next season of the New
On
Vegas,
really.
like whenever like New Vegas season 3 comes out, they're like, oh yeah, here's the New Vegas remaster.
You mean Fallout Season 3?
Yeah, let's sorry, yeah,
So
the Fallout season 3.
Fallout Season 3 coinciding with a Fallout 3 remaster. No, see,
Mm,
here's the thing. I think it's for sure going to be Fallout 3 remastered. It's first, not even because of the
mm,
release timing or whatever, like order. I mean, it's because I think in Fallout 76, yeah, it's in Fallout 76. They're gonna have like a new expansion or something like that that is
like a
going to be a
prequel.
prequel to Fallout 3. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's what they're going to go with Fallout 3 first, and they're even going to there's going to be some synergy and everything. So
yeah. I guess I am glad though that like, I don't know, New Vegas isn't getting kind of like left behind as like, because like Bethesda didn't really. I mean, they weren't like the main developers behind it.
yeah,
Kind of like how like Xbox is, forgotten about Gears Judgment. They're like, well, they've forgotten about Gears 2, 3, and Judgment, but it's like, when are we gonna get the remasters of that? Or like how Batman's forgot about Origins, like,
that
Rocksteady's
will
forgotten about,
always bother me. That Origins is,
like, oh, we're doing a remaster of the 360 ones. Okay, where's Origins? What?
that's something I will always, even for games like, okay, so obviously we had like the Mass Effect trilogy remake or remaster, right? But
Yeah,
like, if they wanted to add like a quote unquote remastering of Andromeda, I think they should have done that. Like, hey, here's like a better version of Andromeda that's just more polished. Like, I think they could have done that. Like, here's just the Mass Effect saga. Or like, yeah, we're gonna get the God of War trilogy remake, but like, what about Ascension? What about Chains? What about Ghost? Can we get those games? Like, do you plan on doing those games at any point, or are you just they're going to be forgotten about because they're not Sony? Well, no, God of War Ascension actually is Sony Santa Monica, so it's still kind of. And it would be the same thing too if they're like, here's a Gears of War 3 here's a Gears of War 1, 2, 3 Reloaded trilogy where all the games are now like, looking better, but we're not doing Judgment. It's like, no, add Judgment into that. Like, just do all the games. I know it's more work, but fuck.
if you think about the Mass Effect trilogy, I think it's probably just based on Commander Shepard's fucking trilogy.
Yeah, I get.
So
Okay,
that's
so
like popped out on Andromeda.
I guess that
That's the
makes
only
more
thing. That's
sense.
the only
Yeah,
thing. Like
they want to focus on Shepard. But sometimes, like, I don't know, man. Sometimes it's just a little bit like, can we just get all
I don't
of
know why
it?
they don't do it like Kingdom Hearts, man. Just re-release the game, 17 different like versions, just with like different combination of the games. Here's 1, 2, 2.5, and there's other bundle fucking DS games that nobody gives a shit about. That barely nobody fucking play. We'll do it again with 1, 2, and Chain of Memories from the Game Boy Advance. You like guys play card games? Devin, you play Balatro? You like that shit, right? You like Chain of Memories? Like apparently they're fucking doing a 2026 fucking Chain of Memories for Kingdom Hearts, which is fucking insane for me. Because why the fuck? But God knows when the fucking 4 is gonna come out. So let's just keep milking the fucking people that are just waiting for something. Because what was it? 2018 was Kingdom Hearts 3, right?
I think so.
I think I was saying like Resident Evil 2. Yeah, 2019. Yeah, 2019. Kingdom Hearts 3. Damn, almost fucking 7 years. That's fucking mind-boggling. God, fuck this shit, bro. Time's moving too fast, man.
Yeah, it really is. All right, then. I guess we'll go ahead and end the podcast there. So, that was episode 106. As per usual, you like what we do on the channel, what I do on the channel, you like the podcast, new episodes every Monday. Like, comment, subscribe, share, dislike. I don't care. Interact with this fucking thing. Like, I am.
Everybody's a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Give me your hate comments. Just do it. I love it all.
Blow your loads of hate all over his face.
Exactly. All over my face, neck, and chest. I've been your host, Everett. Devin?
See ya, bitch.
JJ?
See ya.
And until next time, we'll catch you later.